All right, we're gonna take this thing out on its maiden voyage to the Eagle Bike Park. I took it out yesterday for some pictures, but I didn't ride the bike, so it's gonna be fun. Get some laps in at the play areas with the jumps. I rode it one trail down from Bogus Basin, which was mostly like single track in pouring rain, really wet conditions. And I didn't have the bike really set up yet. So now it's a little more dialed in for me. Got all my parts that I want on it and the suspension where I want it. So get a true test of where I feel the bike is and what I like, what I don't like, how it compares to the Turbo Levo, and all the good stuff. All right, just a little bit of backstory as to why I'm back on a YT Decoy and off of the Turbo Levo. So I started with the YT Decoy back in 2020 is when I got the first one. And I had a large Decoy 29er, which was awesome, loved it. And then I got a medium for my wife, and she really likes that bike. She still has it. And I actually rode the medium a lot because I sold the large to my brother, and in between while I was waiting for my bike, I rode my wife's medium a lot, and I really like the size of the medium. And the ergos, like the YT just has a very aggressive, almost like a slope style or a dirt jumper kind of feel to it while being a mountain bike. So the Turbo Levo is a little bit more traditional feeling in my opinion. I rode a medium Specialized Turbo Levo 2022 in the comp trim for like 2 years, and great bike, great power, great battery, but just not the feel I really wanted. And I live by Eagle Bike Park, also downtown Boise Bike Park, and there's lots of like wood ramps, wood features, and lots of jump lines, and I really like jumping the bike a ton. Like I could go and just ride jump line laps all day long. I do like single track and mountain biking too, but it's just really hard to get out and give the amount of time needed to go do a full ride when I've got work and kids and all the stuff in between. So bang for your buck, the jumping is super easy and fun for me to do. And so that being said, the Turbo Levo jumps fine. It was pretty consistent, pretty predictable. It doesn't feel like the YT does jumping, like even the 29er model. And so now with this one, this is the Decoy with the 29 front and the mullet rear, the 27.5 rear, it feels much more like a dirt bike, really. Just that feel, the aggression, and the ergos and the layout. I don't know, I like it. It's small, I got a medium, so it's smaller than a traditional medium. And for me, I like that because it's gonna be really spunky and poppy. And the bike has a lot more pop to it, I'd say, than the Turbo Levo. Turbo Levo's planted and drives through stuff and through, chop or rocks real nicely, whereas the YT might be a little bit more bouncy or a little bit more twitchy. But overall, I don't mind that, given that it feels so much better in the air and off the lips. The other thing too was that the Turbo Levo, being a medium, was probably fine, but it was so hard for me to get that front end up, like to manual or to just pick it up and go through a section. The YT, I can literally like manual it without any power or assist or any hill helping me out. I can just ride down the street and manual it for a good amount of time, more like a traditional mountain bike where the weight bias is. I don't know what really affects that, but I can actually pick up this front end and ride a manual on it, which is just so much more fun on the trails and for just riding the bike in general. Here we go. Oh, it's harder than I thought. Oh, this is hard. This took more skill. All right, so we got done riding today and just want to do a little recap. My GoPro had a dead battery, so apologies. All I have are those clips just shot on the iPhone, just a little bit of what we rode today. Is pretty much similar type of riding throughout the day. Did about 9 miles or so of just like jump lines and little slope lines, stuff like that. So overall, very impressed with the bike. I love it so much more than my Turbo Levo. I'm not sure if it's just a mix of a few things. I'm guessing the standout things being the mullet setup with the wheel size for jumping and just cornering, so much easier. The reach on it for me is just a little bit smaller. It's quite a bit more compact than the Turbo Levo. So for me, that's an attractive attribute. And having the 38 extension Fox fork is just great. And then the new Fox float, I think, is improved over what I had on the Specialized and over what I had on my old Decoy too. So I did that. I put the, what are they? The 1 carbon bars on there, and just, great feel in my hands. I don't have a ton of experience with just the OE alloy bars, so just one ride. But yeah, it's very supple, not a lot of vibration coming through, really smooth. And then, put the Deity pedals, the grips, and then I did my own vinyl wrap. You guys may not have seen that, but if you check it out, it's pretty cool. I did this from Amazon, just got some vinyl and used knife tape, which you look it up, it's pretty easy to use, and just kind of made my own decor. And got the front with the little logo on it, and it came out really cool. So just a little accent to make it mine. I did swap also the front tire from the 2.5 that came stock with it to a 2.6 for width, and put the Assegai in it, or on it, as that's supposed to be like, the go-to, one of the go-to tires for that front wheel. So pretty stoked on that. Everything works really good. Battery power is great. Battery life seems fine for me, and it jumps exceptionally well. I'm just stoked. The one thing that is actually ironic or unusual probably if you're a mountain biker, but for me, I grew up riding mostly like plastic pedals or flats without much crazy grip. So I put these Deity pedals on, which I may file down actually. They are hyper aggressive for grip, and my buddy actually gave me a set of riding shoes. I've never ridden with like proper mountain bike shoes, so I rode with those today, and man, like I'm used to being able to just kind of float on my pedals, which I really like to move around a lot, especially while jumping, just turning and floating with the bike. And so today I was like locked in, like so much so that like even when I kind of started to lose the front end, I had to take my foot and move it off, and I was almost like clipped in because I couldn't move just straight off the pedal. I had to go up and off. So I think I'll probably file down the studs on the pedals a little bit. If you guys have any recommendations, if that's a comment or not, I don't know. But yeah, super grippy. So definitely gonna do that. And yeah, we hit some big jumps today, and it, man, just rips. I just can't wait to get more comfortable on it and have some more just seat time. So thanks for watching the video. If you guys have any questions about what all's on the bike, let me know. And hopefully check out my Instagram too. Got some pictures and some videos from today, and I'll be hopefully riding some more here soon. Thanks for watching. If you don't have a subscription already, please hit subscribe and like the videos. It helps a ton as I'm trying to grow my channel and produce more moto, mountain bike, real estate, investing, cars, trucks, all that type of content, all while showing some of the family life inside too. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later.